here we are. So it's all very, very good news. Finally,
It's October 22nd, 2017 at Glen Island Park in New Rochelle, New York. The 10th annual Westchester Fairfield Vision Walk inspires us all. The speaker, Dr. Sherry Solomon, tells us of the progress toward a cure for retinal disease. It's significantly supported by events such as these. With great pride, we hear from Walk Chairs Stephanie Basso, Lisa Bichelia, and Amy Slotnick, followed by Youth Chairs Brooke Bichelia, Ryan Basso, and Jessica Albert.
Thank you so much, Dr. Solomon. That was very exciting news. So at this time, I'd like to recognize our 2017 Vision Walk sponsors. I ask that you please hold your applause till the end. Thank you so much to our visionary benefactor, Genetech. Thank you to our gold partner, Regeneron. Thank you to our silver partner, the Allergen Foundation. Thank you to our community sponsors, Lederman and Mendel Optical Insight. Please give it up for all these awesome sponsors. Without them, none of us would be able to be here. And I just want to give a special shout out to my husband's company, Command Financial, because although they've always supported, they are physically here today, came from near and far, and there's a lot of them today, so thank you so much. Now I'm going to turn the mic over to my sister, fellow walk chair, Lisa Bichelia.
Good morning. I'm Lisa Bichelia, and in addition to being a proud walk chair for our FFB chapter, I'm also a wife, mother, sister, daughter, and most importantly today, a Ryes Guy. As many of you know, our family became involved in the foundation about 8 years ago when my then 8-year-old nephew Ryan, Stephanie's son, was diagnosed with Stargardt's disease, a diagnosis that was nothing less than devastating news to our family. I know each of you living with a similar diagnosis or caring for someone who has one can vividly recall hearing those words for the very first time. I'm sure you'd agree it was life-changing. And one vision we share is that none of us intend to merely accept this fate. So we join forces in support of the FFB so that they may continue the important work of arresting the progression or even curing retinal degeneration for those we love. We can do this, and as you can see from Dr. Solomon's reports on the scientific advancements, we are doing this. I must confess I don't enjoy soliciting money. Every year I have to push myself to get that email out. But then once I do, each year I'm so profoundly touched by the outpouring of support, kindness, and generosity that I receive in return, and it fuels me to keep going. I want you to know that there's nothing magical about Ryes Guys' success. Our team began with probably about 10 or 12 of us who wanted to turn Ryan's diagnosis into some kind of action. We found the FFB, we formed Ryes Guys, and so our story began. I'm sure yours is a similar one. And now today, 7 walks later, our team has grown exponentially to include an incredible number of dedicated extended family members and friends who are here today and have joined our fight. My sisters and I are profoundly humbled and so tremendously appreciative of the devotion to our cause and the significance of this day. As we continue to work together to grow our chapter by increasing awareness, reaching out to potential sponsors, people in the medical community, and those who may want to start a team of their own. You can increase your team's earning by planning smaller fundraisers leading up to Walk Day. Ryes Guys hosted 2 this year. Some of you may have come to our back-to-school ice cream social at a local Carvel, where we raised over $600 for our team in an afternoon. What has become an annual Vision Jam at Westchester Burger, where my husband's band plays, family members, including 2 of our youth chairs, performed, and we celebrated with friends and raised $1,800 in less than 3 hours. It really is that easy. And all it involves is taking something that your family loves and creating an event around it. For us, it's ice cream and music. What is it for you? We know there are more families out there we need to reach who are impacted by these diseases and who, like us, want to be part of the cure. But they don't always know about the foundation, the work they do, all the ways they may be a support, resource, and a source of inspiration and hope for families like us. We are not done until we find a cure. And on the day we hear those words, we may all take pride in knowing that each of us helped to make it happen. Thank you. And now I'd like to introduce 3 impressive leaders and extraordinary young people, our youth chairs, Ryan Basso, Brooke Bishalia, and Jess Albert.
Hi everyone. I wanted to start off by saying another big thank you for everyone who got here today and everyone who donated. You guys wouldn't believe how much of a great effect it has had on our family. So I just wanted to share our story about I just wanted to share our story about how retinal disease changed our life, not firsthand, but through the impact of our cousin Ryan's disease on our family. So Ryan, Jess, and I grew up like triplets. We were inseparable from the start, and I wouldn't know what childhood would be like without them. I often forgot that Ryan even had this disease because he was always able to cope with it with such strength. But we still, as much as we tried to not realize it, we still saw him always having to give up sports, get closer and closer to the TV screen, go to awful annual doctor's appointments, and need more assistance from his teachers by enlarging all of his work and giving him extra time. We knew that the age 16 would eventually roll around and Ryan would have to deal with another loss of freedom. Personally, the process of driving and like getting towards my license is a really exciting thing for me. But at the same time, it broke my heart knowing that Ryan would not be able to share this freedom with me and Jess. Another big part of junior year is taking the SAT or ACT, which posed another source of issue for Ryan, since many prep classes were unable to fulfill Ryan's needs and enlarge his practice material. Plus, Ryan's vision loss made taking the test far more draining and overall a really difficult process. So as we grow up side by side, the obstacles in Ryan's life have been magnified. And it really doesn't seem right to me that he would have to deal with this and not live like any other teenager should. And I would hate for any of his potential to be overshadowed by the effects of his disease. However, from Ryan, I have learned that within all of life's challenges, we can find resilience and hope, and use that to keep fighting. If we keep up all of our fundraising and get more and more people to join our walk each year, I think we could all reach a day where Ryan is treated, along with the many who suffer like him each day. Thank you. And with that, I'd like to welcome Ryan to the stage.
Thank you, Brooke. You know, my great-grandmother used to say that there isn't an ill wind that doesn't blow some good. And I don't know about you guys, but I had no idea what that meant when I first heard it. But, you know, after a couple years and after it kept coming up over and over again, I started to think about it more, and I think I've realized what it means. And to me, at least, it means that, you know, bad things are going to happen in life. It's inevitable. They're going to happen to everybody, and that's not really something that you can control. However, you got to kind of find the silver lining, you know, and I feel like that really applies to me in that, you know, I was diagnosed with this disease when I was really young, but there are some positives that come out of it, and I know you're thinking, how is that possible? But yeah, there are, and I'll list some for you. One of them being that I never have to be the designated driver, and so, you know, I never have to drive around my friends or my little sister and stuff like that, so. Also, another thing, this may come as a shock, but I am actually on the varsity tennis team, and I know you're probably thinking, how is that possible? Can't this kid not really see the ball? And that's actually not true, because I use my peripheral vision, actually, you know, way more than my central vision, obviously, and I don't feel like I really don't need my central vision to play tennis, because I'm not really looking at the ball all the time, and that's something I really enjoy. Another thing is that I was very lucky to have found my science research program at my high school, and basically students choose a research topic that they are interested in, and then they have to find a mentor, and I was lucky enough to have found one, and he works at Columbia Presbyterian Medical, and I'm actually, you know, feel lucky enough to be actually making a difference in doing research. And he said, which I'm really excited about, the end goal is to eventually publish an article together, which I would be super psyched about. So hopefully that can happen. And another thing, is that some people say that when one person's sense is like, decreased or compromised, another one of their senses is like heightened. And I feel like that's actually really true for me because, for example, when I'm like all the way upstairs in my room and my mom is like downstairs talking to her sisters on the phone, I can hear that and I can chime in every now and then, and they call me a yenta for it, but I don't really care. Anyways, the final thing is that if I was never diagnosed with this disease, I wouldn't be lucky enough to have found this amazing organization and been involved for the past 7-8 years. And I would have not met any of you guys. So thank you all guys so much, and I really appreciate it. Also, I just have one more shout out. I wanted to recognize 3 people that are really important to me, and those are the walk chairs, one of them being my mom. The other 2 are my aunts, Lisa and Amy, who's out there somewhere. But I realized that I haven't really thanked them personally, not only for what they do for the foundation, but for what they do for me personally. And I realized, why not do it publicly so everybody knows how great they are. And now I'm going to hand off the mic to my fellow youth chair and cousin, Jess Albert.
Hi guys. Thanks, Ryan. The Vision Walk has 19 teams represented here today, many of whom have done an outstanding job fundraising. We'd like to recognize these top 5 fundraising teams so far. Please keep in mind that every dollar received by December 31st counts for the Vision Walk, so these standings may change. The New York Giants with over $4,000, Kurz with over $5,900, Yes I Can with over $11,000, Team Recognize with over $13,000, and Ryes Guys with over $32,000. All the team captains, please come up to the stage. Congratulations to our top 5 teams. Okay, now let's talk about All-Stars. All-Stars are amazing individuals that have raised at least $1,000 or more for the Vision Walk, and many have raised significantly more. All-Stars, when you hear your name, please come up to the front of the stage to receive your All-Star pin from Ryan, and please stay up here for an All-Star picture. Okay. Ryan Basso, Stephanie Basso, Tracy Basso, Lisa Bichelia, Bonnie Fields, Gail Goldstein, Fern Kaplan, Ann Catcher, Wendy Kreisberg, Debbie Mittman, Vincent Ordadi, Jonah Pellegrini, Amy Slotnick, Stu Slotnick, Jennifer Mezzacappa, Joe Mezzacappa, Lisa Williams, and Haley Germano. Thank you guys so much for everything.
All right. Thank you to Ryan, Jessica, and Brooke, and thank you to all of our All-Stars. Ryan, Jess, and Brooke, stay up here with me for a minute. Okay, so who's ready for some team spirit contests? No. Who's ready for some team spirit contests? Thank you. That's what it's about. Okay. We decided that the winner of the best t-shirt contest, hands down, Eyes wide open. All right. Awesome. Well done, you guys. So now we're going to do the team spirit contest. When you hear your team name called, and this is your one big chance, I need you all to scream as loud as you possibly can. Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay. Ryes Guys. I didn't quite hear that. All eyes on us. Okay. Team Eyes Wide Open. That's a lot of scream for a little team. Okay. Team Shirley. Okay, Team Shirley, represent.
representing. And last but definitely not least, Owen's team. This is gonna be a tough one, guys. I don't know. What do you think? I think it's gonna have to be Team Ryes Guys. Okay, and just so you guys know, Team Ryes Guys is our largest team here today, and they have over 90 people. So thank you so much to Team Ryes Guys. And not to be left behind, our small but mighty team is Ted and Wendy Pollock. They're a team of one. So thank you guys so much. Great job, everyone. Thank you for all your energy and enthusiasm. So I have one last question for you. Are you guys ready to walk? Okay, good. So I'm gonna ask everybody to please head over to the balloon arches and we're gonna start our walk. Our youth chairs are gonna cut the ribbon. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's vision walk, people.
Tell me so, 'cause 99 miles per hour, baby, is how fast that I like to go. Can't keep up with my rhythm though.